Hello, here is Radu from makershop.com, and I'm going to teach you how to create a PrestaShop template from scratch. More exactly, I'm going to explain you in very good details the system of PrestaShop CMS. So on my local disk, I have here PrestaShop installation. You can see all the files that we need. This is 1.4.3 installation of PrestaShop. It's very important. PrestaShop 1.4 versions have different things than PrestaShop 1.3 versions. 1.3 version are version in commerce. 1.1 version and 1.2 version are very old. So what you need to know about how templates render is this. We have here the themes folder, and inside the themes folder we have uh, some folders which represent exactly the name of the template that we create. This is a default template of PrestaShop, and you see here a lot of .tpl files. Those files are like this because PrestaShop is made in Smarty template engine, which means that the design is separated from the PHP part. The most important things inside a PrestaShop template are the header.tpl file and the footer.tpl file, because those two files gives us the exactly structure of div of the entire template. So mixing two files together, we obtain exactly the entire layout, entire div structure. Okay, we have here also index.tpl file. This file has only the hook home. I'm going to explain you later what is this. So let's analyze a little bit the code inside those TPL files. Other TPL files have also the property that they correspond to the exact page on the PrestaShop. When you are on manufacturer.php file, the layout which will render is the manufacturer.tpl file. Okay, so a very important feature on PrestaShop 1.4.3 is the caching system. This is very important because when you start to develop a template, you must enable the Smarty compilation. Otherwise, you will have problems rendering the template. So now I'm going to access this. Okay, this is an installation that doesn't have a specific template set yet, and I'm going to go directly to administrator. This is the administrator of 1.4 version, and you can see it is in French, but it's not a problem because in English the elements will be in the same place. If we go to preferences or preference, we'll see at performances a very important feature. Force the compilation and the caching system. When you develop a template, you must set this to yes. What this thing do is recompiles Smarty files every time you develop. If you don't set this to yes, he will automatically load the old files. and he will not render from the exactly TPL files that you work. So very careful that to be enabled. So in administration, appearance or appearance in French, you will see here we have the two templates. I'm going to set the default template or the toy store template. What you see here, those two files are exactly the pictures. This is why it's confusing, because the toy store template, when was developed, was made from this template. You can see it here on our website. You can buy it if you want it, or you can create yourself a template with this tutorial, how you want. Okay, so let's take a look at the code. Once we have done that, let's take a look at the code of header and footer.tpl file. So basically we have here at the top area the meta tag. This is automatically rendered, so it's not a problem. We'll see here the zone where CSS file render. So inside the template you see here the CSS file. That's a new feature in PrestaShop 1.4. In 1.3 versions, all the files are mixed together in one single file in global CSS, and was also reset CSS. I like to row them in a single CSS, but this is a feature to optimize the times of loading, because PrestaShop have compressed those files if you wrote it like this in one single file to load faster. Here are the CSS file for the modules. Okay, so in this area here, the CSS files are loading. Here are the JavaScript file. I suggest you to let them load like this. There are several JavaScript files which are loaded in separate pages, and if you put them by hand, it is possible to have some pages with functionalities which will not work. So here is the exact structure of divs. What is important, try to keep those divs exactly the ID and the classes like this, because it's possible if you change them to reduce the portability grade of the template, because there are several classes that are by default done like this, and other developers, when create a modules, put those classes, and you will not have this complete design if you attach another module. So try to keep those. And another problem, the JavaScript can create problem, because the hierarchy of divs is changing here. Now, those areas here are the zones where the modules renders. Let's go here in the administration to see what I'm talking about. Here is the zone of, here are the modules. It's loading a little bit slower, because we set the developing settings to on. So here, when the module will appear, we have two zones. First is where the modules are executed and can be configured, and the second zone is where you can set the position of a specific module. So when you click here at the position button, this shows you the module group by those positions. Those positions are referred here in template with this declaration. This is very important. I suggest you to keep those hooks with the same name, because I'm going to show you later how you create a new hook. I'm going to explain you how a hook is built. So to increase the portability of your template is